Today, I'm going to go over my favorite prop plays, my leans on the spread or money line, however you want to go about playing today. But this is what I'm about to play today, and it looks like a lot, but honestly, it's very minimal lines. What I like to do when I sports bet, especially NBA, I think football is the hardest one to do it on. I feel like a lot of people make football seem like it's easier than what it is. But honestly, basketball, to me, since I've been watching this sport for over 20 years, I'm a 30-year-old man now, you know what I'm saying? So I've been watching this for a pretty good while. I can say that these props are very, very easy to hit for the players that I put them for. So we're going to go over it game by game and break it down. But subscribe to this channel if you like content like this. We're going to make more. Right now I don't have a camera because I'm in the process of moving, but we will have the camera for future videos. Probably not in the next couple videos because NBA is every day, so we're going to try to get one out every day. But appreciate anybody that came from the Guy Boston Sports channel too. They're a great channel. I watch their videos daily. Ev and Tassos be giving me some good ass plays that I wasn't even thinking about. So shout out to them and anybody that came over from there. But let's get into it. All right, Celtics and Wizards. All right, this whole total play together is a minus 225 play. I'm gonna first talk about my lean in this game. My lean in this game is Celtics over Celtics spread over 8.5. So you can probably take the 9 or 10 points. I don't like to push it in the NBA past that because I don't like to disrespect teams even if they're ass. So Celtics, I got them beating them by more than 10 points. So in my mind, I think they beat them by 15, 20. You know, the way the Celtics looked against the Knicks, it's hard to say that the Wizards are going to put up a competitive battle against them. Tatum and Jaylen Brown feel disrespected coming into this season, you can tell. And Hooper's hoop, man. And this is why I feel like I'm very good at gauging this sport because sometimes it's about stats, but sometimes it's just solely based on knowing who's a hooper. You know what I'm saying? And Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they're both hoopers, man. They can hoop in any team. They can hoop in any state, city, wherever the hell they go, they're going to hoop. And this team does spread the ball around a lot, but if you see from the first game that they played, they're putting the ball in Tatum's hand and letting him create. So I like Tatum to get 20-plus points. I think he clears this by the half just like he did against the Knicks. Maybe even takes 3 quarters. Maybe he gives the ball up a little bit more and gets some more assists, but I think he clears his 20 points. Every time he plays the Wizards, we can look at his stats real quick. He clears this easily, all right? 30, 35, 33, 28, 23, 22, 51, 27, 23, 31. He got 6 in one game, but this is completely outlier, and this is all the way in 2021. But ever since the end of 2021, he has not missed this line. So it's been 3 years of solid data knowing that Jason Tatum is going to destroy the Wizards, so that's easy money. Drew Holiday at 3 assists seems like an easy play. It definitely should be an easy play. Drew Holiday, let me put the plus on here. So it's basically I'm saying he's going to get 3 assists. I'm saying 3 plus because I think he's going to get 4 or 5. He might even get 6 because the way that they play the ball, they move the ball a lot. And Drew Holiday is usually the second or third person that gets the ball in his hands. Especially watching how they played, Derek White seems like more of the off-ball handler now, and Drew Holiday seems like he's more of the assist and the creator for their team besides Jason Tatum holding the ball. So you got to go with Holiday's assist now, the way that they're playing, and I think they continue that type of style. And then give me Al Horford's 5 points. That old Dominican's going to get it done, okay? I always got to put my money on a Dominican somehow because, you know, represent. I'm not Dominican, but, you know, my girl is, so got to represent for Dominicans, and he's definitely getting 5 points. Every time he faces Valanciunas, who he's facing this time, he has cleared this easily, and that's spanning back for years. So I don't think he's going to stop now, especially with Porzingis out, and I think Kornet is the backup. He gets at least 28 minutes, and he will clear this probably by the first quarter, you know what I'm saying? Valanciunas will not be able to guard him outside of the perimeter. He gets 1 or 2 threes off, and that's cleared. So that's where I'm going with the Celtics and Wizards. This total is a minus 225 with these 3. That's not including the spread. So these odds right here are not including the spread. All right. So let's get to the next game, Spurs versus Mavericks. This is based off of the 20 points, not the 25. If you take the 25 points for Luka, it's definitely going to be a little bit less juice than minus 195. What I'm doing with this play in general, because there's such tiny lines to me, I'm grouping this all into one big parlay. And honestly, I hit on it the first day. Second day, I didn't do it, and I regret it, because if I would have done it, I would have definitely hit the full thing. But I messed up, and I had so much confidence in the Rockets this year, and I put them to win, and it just blew my mind that they gave up an 18-point lead at the half and just let LaMelo Ball put his balls on their head. But it's all good. It happens. We still got a dub yesterday on the last 3 games, so I'm not even sweating it. Spurs versus Mavericks. All right, so let's just be honest, and let me start with my spread pick. Mavs 3.5. I got the Mavericks winning this game easily by more than 5-7 points. The reason why I'm taking a lower spread on it is just because you never know. In the NBA, you got Harrison Barnes on that team. He's a solid piece. Chris Paul's going to be handing that ball to Wembanyama, and he's going to have that extra person, to actually give him the ball. Last year it seemed like some of his teammates hated him in the beginning of the season, but they came around. He started doing his thing. But what I see is a Spurs team that's getting to that point where they can get into the playoffs and get into the play-in game. I think this year it might be that step where they get into a play-in spot. I think 10th, 9th spot in the league right now. I think they'll go, especially with the pickups that they had. But the Mavericks just came from being in the NBA Finals. Luka Doncic should have won MVP last year, and I think he sends the MVP trophy right there. So I got Luka getting 20 points today easily, and I believe the Mavs clear them easily 5 to 7 points. That's why I like the 3.5 spread, just because it's a little bit juice, but it's more probable to happen than, taking like a 7 or 10 point spread, because you never know. The Spurs could show up and keep this a little bit closer than what people expect. But I believe in that fourth quarter, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic is just going to destroy them. So no matter how close it is coming to the third, the Mavs are going to beat them by at least 5 to 7 points. You know what I'm saying? You got those 2 closers on your team, regular season. I'm never going to bet against them at home. Definitely not. So that's my lean on the spread. Luka getting 20 plus points is a pretty easy play. 25 plus for your odds to get better. He definitely clears 30 tonight easily against the Spurs. We can check his stats against the Spurs, but I'm pretty sure he clears this easily. 1 second. Let me just clear this up. Hopefully this isn't playing me, because sometimes you gotta pay for stat moves and shit. Lame. All right, so he had 18 points, 10 rebounds, 16 assists in the very last game. But I don't really hold much weight when it comes to very last games, because players are not. It's usually end of the season, so it's like players that already have their stats are not really caring to score, and they take the aspect off. But this game he was just shooting bad. I don't expect that to happen opening night, okay? Look what he did to them on October 25th of last year, and that's a day removed from today. Day after today. 33, 13, and 10. So Luka is good money, okay? 27, 39, 33, 28, 51, 26, 32, 23, 25, 29, 22, 36, 38, 26. Do I have to go any further, okay? Luka Doncic is really that guy. I don't even think I need to explain that, all right? The assists will be easy. He's going to clear 6 assists easily, especially with Klay Thompson on that team. Everybody wants to hate on Klay, but he will hit a couple threes. He's not going to go 0 for fucking 10. He's not going to go 0 for 12 in a closeout game again. Klay Thompson is not that horrible. You know what I'm saying? So Luka will have more assist opportunities. You got Kyrie Irving on your team. You have an assist opportunity every time you pass him the ball. So I like Luka. I don't know why I spelled it like that. Am I stupid or something? Shit. Who cares? Luka, 20 plus points, 25 to make your odds better. 20 points, he clears easy. 25, you might have to sweat a little bit in the fourth, but he's definitely going to get it. Irving at 15 plus points, that's a no sweat bet. He's definitely getting 15 at least. That's the bare minimum Kyrie Irving will get. I don't think he gets any less than that. He had bad playoff games, but Kyrie Irving in the regular season, I would never bet against this man getting less than 15 points of how talented he is. As I said, Luka getting 6 assists is nothing. Wemby at 8 plus rebounds. Wembanyama, this is an easy play. you don't have anybody really down low that's as tall as this man. Okay, he's gonna grab the boards. I would take his 15 points or 20 points maybe. I think they have his line a little bit too juiced at 25. I think that's what their line is right now, because he has, Keldon Johnson. You have Harrison Barnes. You have some people on the outside that also can score. I think that Wemby could get to 25 easy. He's obviously the star on the team, and obviously Chris Paul getting the ball should be easier to get buckets. But I like the rebounds better. Okay, he's the main rebounder on that team, and he's fucking like 7'5", so shit, he should get him. All right, now let's go to the Wolves and Kings. This one should be a good matchup. Kings at home are a underdog at +1 spread, and -1 spread is the favorite Timberwolves. And like I said 2 days ago, when the Wolves were going against the Lakers as road favorites, whenever you see a -1 +1 spread, you kind of got to take the home team. So honestly, if you want to take the Kings money line at plus money at +100 or -105 right now, what is that? I think it's a good play. You know what I'm saying? I think Kings spread +7.5. This should be a close game. I think the Wolves kind of show that without Karl Anthony Towns being down there, they're kind of vulnerable down low. The Lakers are a good points in the paint team regardless, but they were literally just getting whatever they wanted. Okay, and I never believed in Rudy Gobert. Still don't believe in Rudy Gobert as a rebounder, as anything. I don't think he's that great of a player. I think he's decent. Just because of his height and being down low, but he can't do anything except for block, help defense shots. But Sabonis at 9 rebounds, after seeing what AD did to him on the glass, and there's no other rebounders except for Julius Randle on the Wolves, and Sabonis is just a rebounding fucking machine. I'm going to start there. Sabonis getting 9 rebounds is easy. As I said, my lean spread in this game is Kings +7. I don't know if I've said that. I'm a little bit trying to get through this real quick because I got to get back to packing. But Kings 7.5 spread. They're going to keep this game close. They're not going to get beat by the Wolves, I feel like. If the Wolves win this, it's going to have to come down to Anthony Edwards hitting a clutch shot. There's too much firepower right now on the Kings. They're honestly, in my opinion, have more talent than the Lakers had coming into the game that they just played. So with that being said, De'Aaron Fox, 15+ points is easy, and 3 assists. Nothing to him. He's going to get that with the ease, and Sabonis is going to get his 9 boards. Anthony Edwards at 20+ points. Anthony Edwards is going to have an MVP caliber season, especially without having Cat there. He's going to have to. So he's going to get 25+ points a game. So 20+ points for Anthony Edwards, especially at -600 odds, is pretty crazy. They should have that -1,000 juice. So I'll steal that real quick. And this odds together is -140. This is probably the best play that you want to take separate if you were going to take it separate. This probably, you put $100 on this, you make, I forgot, but it's a good play by itself. So you could probably play this by itself and it'll probably clear. And you can also add the Kings 7.5 spread. I think that's a good play for today in general. So that's my lean on the day, and that's my picks for those props. And my last game of the day, Thunder versus Nuggets. This one's a good play as well. And this should be an easy day out in the office right here. All right, so my lean on the game to start is the Thunder 8.5. Definitely going to be a close game. It's going to be a very close game. Thunder have shown that they are up and coming, especially last year in the playoffs. They show that they do have something, but they still have to learn a little bit when it comes to those playoff times and those late moments in the game. But I believe in Shai, and I think Shai is going to have another great MVP caliber season. With that being said, man, my lean is the Thunder plus 8.5, especially the Mavericks only being a 2-point favorite at home. I think that spread kind of shows that they don't have confidence in this Nuggets team, especially after losing a good defender in KCP. 3-point shot in KCP, you know what I'm saying? KCP was a good piece for this Nuggets team. So I feel like every time you lose KCP, Lakers felt it too. Your team kind of goes a little bit down. So people don't think KCP is that big of a piece, but honestly, in my opinion, that's a huge piece to lose, and they didn't gain anyone in the offseason to kind of replace that kind of productivity on defense and offense. So I believe Shai is going to have a good day. Jamal Murray can't hold him, and then who else? Like I said, KCP, their best wing defender, is gone. who else is going to hold shy? So 20 plus points, if you want to juice it, just like I said with Luka, you can take the 25. He's going to get at least 30 this game. Chet versus the Nuggets, when he gets more than 25, 28 minutes, the 10 points, 5 rebounds should be an easy clear. This is another tall motherfucker like Wembanyama. Sorry for cursing. YouTube's probably going to banhammer me for that. But Chet, 10 plus points should be easy. 5 rebounds, easy. You can Google the stats. I could Google all the stats for you right now, but honestly, I've already Googled them. I've already did my research. This is all based off of research I've already done since 5 o'clock this morning, you know what I'm saying? So this is things that I already know. So I could show you the stats, but honestly, if you just hear me out and then you Google them yourself, you'll then come to your own determination. But honestly, you can take all these picks for what they are. You can take them all at once. You can be like, hey, I'm going to take all your picks. You can take some of them. You know what I'm saying? But these are just my picks for the day. These are what I'm believing that's going to happen in my analysis of these games. And so that's basically it. You know what I'm saying? My last pick is obviously Aaron Gordon, 4+ rebounds. I believe that's an easy pick. He's their second rebounder on a team behind fucking Jokic. And Thunder are pretty small behind. Besides Chet Holmgren, they're pretty small in the backcourt. So is it backcourt, front court? I don't know. I'm a little bit tired, but it's all good. So Thunder versus Nuggets, that's a -165 together. So if you put this all together, it's a +502. That's +5, man, right there. You can't beat that. So $100 makes you 500. 20 makes you 100. You know the deal. You know. Appreciate anybody that stood through the whole video. If you did make it 17 minutes of me just yapping about basketball, comment down below, yapper. Appreciate the love. Appreciate anybody that came through. Sorry for this long video and going through everything in details, but I love basketball. I'm happy that it's back. Football really screwed me most of the season already, and honestly, I'm glad that I get my sport back. This is what I do. I'm a basketball head. And it's crazy because baseball, I just started watching again this year. I stopped watching for a while, but, you know, just deep diving into just sports betting and basketball not being around, it just had me just going crazy. And I honestly got really good at sports betting baseball. So the World Series, I'll probably do a video on that if you guys are interested in that. If you're interested in more videos, comment down below, blow this video up. And yeah, so we'll be back probably tomorrow. Until next time, y'all have a great rest of y'all day, and I hope y'all clear. Hope I see a lot of green lights, baby. And my Discord is $10, one-time entry fee. It's not a monthly fee, not a daily fee, not a lifetime premium, nothing like that. And you'll get all my exclusive picks. You'll get my actual slips that I'm posting in Hard Rock, and also prize picks. So, yeah. Y'all have a great day. Peace.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.